It's time for another daily cinephile vlog. It is Sunday. I almost said September 12th. It is actually January 12th of 2025. I guess I'm a few months behind in my brain at the moment. And we are going to one of the greatest movies ever made. At least in my opinion, it's one of the greatest ever made. We are at the Alamo Drafthouse in Woodbury, Minnesota to attend a special screening of the 2007 hit, or non-hit really, it didn't really make all that much money, Hot Rod, starring Andy Samberg, The Lonely Island, Danny McBride, Bill Hader, Isla Fisher. Let's go in. And I had only just heard about this screening randomly. Had no idea they were doing this even, so I drove down here. I wasn't too sure about seeing it. I have been able to see Hot Rod in the theater before. When I looked up tickets, the movie was almost sold out. There was only like one seat left. I've actually never been to one of these before, but oh, that's so cool. That will be my first experience at an Alamo Drafthouse. So this is Hot Rod movie party. The different props we received: a mustache, bandana, and one of the souls of the animal kingdom. There's the eagle, fox, the bottlenose dolphin, the octopus, and the house cat. And I happen to actually get the house cat. Look at that. It's not just cute. There's also the mustache that I received. I'll probably just keep it in this packaging, but there's some original artwork there from Alamo. You can actually take this mustache out, and some people were wearing it for the showing. And then there's this bandana, which is the coolest thing. It's just tough to find any merchandise surrounding the movie because it's still considered a bit of an unknown movie in a sense. Not a very popular movie. Hot Rod. My name is Rod. I like to party. Some cool Alamo logo there. The bike. It's just very cool. It's cool to just go see a movie like this with, a full house. Everybody was fans. There was someone dressed up as Rod. I didn't take the opportunity to dress as Rod. The costume's been used a few times, and I was kind of thinking, I don't know how many times. I don't think it's ever been washed. It was used for Halloween once, and then another time, and then I think another time, and I probably should actually wash it. I just don't even know if I can because it was handmade. I painted it and everything, so I don't even know if that thing would survive a wash. So I might have to find a different way to clean that up for the future if I ever use it again. But still super cool to receive this. Football night in America. One of the biggest games of this season. And my very own Minnesota Vikings are a part of that. Can you believe that, honey?
You own them? Your own?
Well, they're dear to my heart. I do not own them. I do not have the money for that. I do not have $2 million lying around to just buy people tickets to the Lions game. But yeah, we don't do a lot of football on this channel. I'm not like a football expert. I'm still trying to catch up with the terminology when talking with friends. I'm a big listener when it comes to football talk anyway. But I pay attention to my Vikings. Big fan of my Vikings. And Scamp is a big fan of the Vikings with his little bandana that's on right there. And we're prepping for this game, which may now end up being one of the... it'll probably be the most watched regular season Vikings game ever. But it might also be just one of the most watched regular season games in general. Push 7 o'clock on NBC. Scamp's already getting ticked off at dogs he sees on the TV. Yeah, there he is. And this decides everything for the NFC. It decides who's going to be first seed and who's going to be fifth seed. Who has to go on the road for playoffs and who can have all their playoff games at home. So it's intense. It's insane. And I'm still of the opinion that this season doesn't really matter. That's how I went into this season. This season doesn't matter. That's how I've been watching every single game. Scamp, we know you're excited. So I'm not expecting to win today. Obviously, I want to win. I'm not expecting it. I'm going in with, some expectations, but really I'm just considering this another regular season in a season that ultimately wasn't supposed to matter. Obviously, the Lions are having a great season. Insane season for their franchise. Good for them. And obviously very much deserve, moving forward and everything. Come on. Our team has been pretty great. It's been shockingly great. It's been just a ride to watch them all season. And to know that it may even just come down to this game. I mean, there's still playoffs. It really doesn't end here. The season doesn't end here, but it's like this game matters a lot just for everything you get out of it. So we're going to have to keep watching it. Oh, there's that guy that's always on the commercials for, forget that guy's name. But anyway, Nicolette Law. That's what it was. I see that guy's face everywhere. It's time to watch the game. All right, so a pretty slow start to the first half. 6-10. 6-10 for almost seemingly no reason. Was 6-7. They were only ahead of the Vikings by 1 point. And then our kicker for the kickoff, for some reason, decided to kick it off into out of bounds, the 40-yard line. What was that all about? I couldn't really tell you, but it got the Lions all that much closer to field goal range, and they got it. And they got an extra field goal. They got an extra 3 points right at the end. So, and I was feeling off about that kicker with his first field goal because he barely made it in. Second one looked good. I was like, all right, I'm a fan again. And immediately, all of that likability went away right away. Can't believe it. Will the thrill? I don't know, man. Not that Sam Darnold's doing all the much better tonight, but hey, this was going to be a tough game, and you could tell it's loud in that stadium. This is not the game I hoped for. Of course, this is not the game that I thought. Not the game that I thought we were going to win anyway. Wasn't too worried about the win. But this is rough. This is a rough game for Darnold. And our defense was starting to do some mistakes, especially in the second half. I think he caught that. It's pretty impressive. Well, there it is. They called it incomplete. Which, yeah. That other angle they did, it really looked like the ball touched the ground. So, yeah. It is what it is. This is just... What? Did we lose it? Okay. Is this the point where I turn the game off?